Hello everybody, especially you wonderful Year 10s. Here's a relatively easy Fabula number 9, the reward of valour. Perseus postquam. Perseus, after he descended, went down ad litus to the shore, primum, first took off his talaria, his sandals. Tum, then he came to the rock, ubi where Andromeda vincta erat. From vincio I bind. People get that verb muddled up with vinco I conquer. From where, he then came to the rock where Andromeda had been, pluperfect passive, had been bound. Look at that, vincta, the perfect passive participle with the imperfect form of sum, vincta erat, therefore because it's the imperfect form, it's literally she was having been bound, but she had been bound. Ea autem, she however, deposuerat, pluperfect, had now lost omnem spem, all hope of safety. Et ubi, and when Perseus added, I said in the last passage that these irregular verbs like eo, or indeed phero, or tolo we had last time, these irregular verbs are unfortunately some of the most common verbs in Latin, so it behooves you to learn them well. Therefore you should learn them as well as you possibly can, because you will meet them regularly in these unseens. She therefore had lost almost all hope of safety. And when Perseus approached, she exanimata, she was almost unconscious with terrore, with panic, out of instrument there. Ille, he, statim, immediately, soluit, released the vincula, released the chains. That's vinculum, a neuter second declension noun, therefore the a ending telling us that it's plural, either nominative, vocative or accusative. In this case obviously it's going to be accusative. He therefore immediately released the chains and redid it and gave the girl back, patri, dative there of a third declension noun, gave the girl back to her father. Cepheus, this is her father, Cepheus, adfectus est, the adfectus, an alternative form of the adfectus of just being affectus. He was, this is a perfect passive verb, he was affected, affectus est, he was affected, he was touched with maximo, superlative, irregular superlative, with the greatest joy on account of this matter, this event. Adfectus est, perfect passive. He retulit, from refero, fero, an irregular verb, as I said earlier, refero, I give back or I carry back. He gave the gratiam or meritam, he gave worthy thanks, Perseo, to Perseus, pro tanto, on account of such kindness. Praeterea, furthermore, he dedit Andromedam ipsam, he gave Andromeda herself, to him, pronoun there, to him in marriage. Ille, he, change of subject, hence the use of the pronoun ille, he gladly accepit, accepted this gift, and he duxit puellam. Duco means I lead, but in this case it's going to be I lead in the context of marriage. And he married the girl. Paukos anos, I'm seeing that there, I'm thinking this is probably going to be an accusative of time how long, thlac, time how long accusative. He habitabat, don't get habito, muddled up with habeo. Habeo, I have, habito, I live. He was living, paukos anos, he was living, time how long accusative, for a few years, cum uxore sua, with his wife, in ea regione, in that region. He was living for a few years with his wife in that region. Et, and he was with magno honore, and he was with great honour, apud, amongst omnis Aethiopes. Remember, this is is an alternative form of the es, often in Latin, among all of the Ethiopians. Magnopere tamen, however, he cupiebat, he was wanting greatly, he was greatly wanting, videre, to see suam matrem, to see his mother again. Videre, an infinitive there. He was very much wanting to see his mother again. Tandem, at last, therefore, he discessit, from discedo, I depart, he left with his wife from the kingdom, regno, from the kingdom of Cepheus. Very well done, everyone. That's passage number 9.